So here we are again on Monday. Let's get Monday off to a good start with some Monday motivation. And this week, let's talk about productivity. And once again, we're taking our inspiration from the business wisdom cards. Think of this as the business coach that you can have in your pocket, because each of these cards mentions something about what is happening in your business or likely to be happening in your business. Gives you the opportunity to become proactive, not reactive. Keeps your mind focused on the things that are important to you. Once again, you can get those business wisdom cards from enervagroup.com.au. And as I said, today let's talk about productivity. Chances are that you've rocked up to work today and you're thinking, oh my goodness, I'm overwhelmed. It's all too much. There's work to be done everywhere. So much work, so much work. The wonderful thing about business is there are certain things that we can be absolutely sure of. One of them is there will always be plenty of work. Another is you're in business. You're in the business of selling your product or your service. Whatever your business is, you are selling something. We can be absolutely certain that there's always plenty of work. We can be absolutely certain that if you don't do that work, it will still be there later when you decide that you might have a go at it. Sales, on the other hand, don't wait. It's really important that whatever it is that you're selling in your business, that you get out and make the most of the day. Make the most of every opportunity. Take the best opportunity to find your next prospect that you can turn into a client. It's all about clients in business. We need them. We have to have them, but we want the right ones, and we want plenty of them. Let's take a really simple view of how you can get on top of everything that's happening in your business. We already know that all of that admin stuff, if you're the one that's doing it and you also have to do everything else, the admin stuff is going to be there later. There's probably not much of it that needs to be done right now. What needs to be done right now is for you to be productive, making sure that you've got enough revenue coming in to cover the costs going out. How do you do it? Just take a few minutes, sit down and do a few simple sums. And this is what they are. How much revenue do you need to generate? Write it down. How much revenue do you need to generate in a given period of time? How many sales of your product or service will that require to deliver that revenue for you within that given period of time? Whatever that number is, it's really important. What's important is you need to get that many sales. Now, that's all well and good, but there's more to it. We've got to look further back. How many people do you have to have contact with in order to turn those people into prospects and then into clients or customers? What is the number? Whatever that number is, how are you going to contact that many people? Do you contact them through social media? Do you contact them over the phone? Do you contact them through advertising of all the various forms? Do you contact them face to face? Do you go out and meet them? It's the way we used to do it. Some of us still do it sometimes. But however you contact them, we need to know how many you need to contact to get one prospect. We need to know how many prospects you need to have in order to get one new client. You work out those numbers, and now you know what you have to do for the day, for the hour, for the week. It's all there in those numbers. You might find that if I spend all of my time making sales in order to produce the revenue to keep my business afloat, I won't have time to do the admin. There's a message in there. That message could be, get someone else to do the admin. If you've got somebody else doing the admin, you don't have to worry about it. You just need to concentrate on making the sales. If we've got the right number of sales coming in, then we'll be able to afford to have somebody else doing the work that keeps us away from doing the sales. It might be that you don't like doing the sales. You might be able to overcome that by learning what it is about sales that you need to know in order to make you comfortable making the sales. Or alternatively, if you really don't like it, you don't want to do it, perhaps you need someone else doing it. But in order for you to get someone else doing it, it's really important that you understand what the sales is all about. Because if you put somebody on to make the sales and you're unable to train them, there's every chance that that's not going to be productive. And this is what we want to focus on today, is being productive. It doesn't take a long time. Sit down and do those numbers. Count it all backwards so that you know every activity that you need to undertake in order to generate one new client. That's all you need to focus on. One new client. Now, if you need 100 new clients within a given period of time, nothing changes except you have to do 100 times the whatever you did first. 100 times the marketing. 100 times the conversations. 100 times changing a prospect to a client. But it's the same activity. Spend your time wisely. Know what it is that you need to do. The stuff that waits for you will wait for you. Running your business means making sales first and foremost.